13 ABC's Delaney Ruth is there with the very latest. Delaney.
Diane, the scene is mostly cleared up behind me, but if you look over here, you see a badly smashed up red Ford Focus. That is what this crash is centered around. As you can see, it's a very active scene behind me still. We've got a lot of cones up for evidence. You can see there's possibly a tire out over there that got shot out earlier. The call for this homicide came in last night around 10 o'clock. Police were dispatched to a North Erie Street apartment. Inside, they found 29-year-old Damian Bates suffering from a gunshot wound. Right here to my left, we have a sign, or a van that is saying, "Choose love and support, not abortion, choose life." But yet, just across the street, just over this way, is an abortion clinic where women can choose to have an abortion. Diane, we are coming up on the 1-year anniversary of the hazing death of BGSU student Stone Foltz, and now the university is cracking down on its fraternities. So if you haven't made your way out here yet tonight, you still have plenty of time. Again, the event is completely free to attend, and we're going to be live here at 11, bringing you guys to all the action. Reporting live in Maumee, Delaney Ruth, 13 ABC Action News.
Now on a weekend story that we first told you about, when surveillance video showed a car hitting a woman and crashing into a house. That wasn't even the half of it. Now we're learning more from police and neighbors about what happened on Colburn Street early Saturday morning. 13 ABC's Delaney Ruth is there live with what she's uncovered. Delaney.
Diane, police told me they were called to Colburn Street around 4 o'clock on Saturday morning. And when they arrived, it was complete chaos. They were called there for reports of gunshots. Now, here's what a neighbor told me.
Well, we were all sitting there. Most of us were sleeping here. And I wake up to hearing pop, pop, pop. I'm like, all right, what's going on here? So look out the window from the room I'm in. I just see a bunch of people arguing, fighting, clearing out.
Police say that an unknown suspect fired shots that hit a parked vehicle. On top of that, there was a robbery and a woman was hit by a car. TBD says this man, Kenneth Powell, was driving the car and is charged with the robbery as well as operating a vehicle while under the influence and driving without a license. Neighbors say this is not the first time something like this happened. In fact, they believe the person who lives at the house is operating some sort of after-hours club, something police are investigating.
Thursday at times to Sunday every week. Bottles will be cleaned up. I found a clip from a gun, live rounds, and a 9mm Luger rounds. And I'm like, yeah, that's not good. We've got kids up and down the street, some elderly people.
Neighbors are worried it's only going to get worse. If a person was hit by a car, what could happen next?
It's got to stop. You can sit there and start falling asleep and it wakes you right back up. I can't do this anymore, and I know they can't either.
Police told me they were made aware of an alleged after-hours nightclub at the residence, and right now they have community services working on a solution. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers. Reporting live in Toledo, Delaney Ruth, 13 ABC Action News.
The war in Ukraine continues to get worse, and we are seeing the horror play out on our screens.
But one Ukrainian law student doesn't just see it on TV. She hears about it firsthand from her family who recently escaped the country. 13 ABC's Delaney Ruth is live with her story. Delaney.
I first talked to Alana Machenko weeks ago when her family had fled Ukraine just hours before. Now she's sharing an update on how they are adapting to life in Poland and what she's doing back here in Toledo to help.
My family were by the mercy of God, hosted by strangers. They live there. We, with our own effort, supporting them right now. They obviously still traumatized, still terrified, still unknown what to do. They're in limbo, hoping for best.
And thankfully, they got out just in time, as buildings Machenko grew up around have been destroyed by Russian forces.
From what we hear from our friends and family, extended family and co-workers, it's getting worse. The shelves are getting more empty. People are still in a fear.
Machenko's young siblings are trying to find their new normal in a new country.
They adapting slowly. They were able to get into local school in Poland, learning the language. My sister having a hard time to comprehend that she left all her friends, classmates.
She told me it just feels good to be able to help with her nonprofit Toledo Helps Ukraine, and it's giving her family hope as well.
I know my family are very grateful for having support that they received from us directly. They see what we do. That's encouraging for them to know that Northwest Ohio care for Ukrainians, but overall they're still in shock.
Right now, they are gathering supplies at various drop-off locations around the Toledo area. Here's how you can help.
We're asking people to bring survival supplies, like tents, walkie-talkies, tarps, things of that nature, sleeping bags, and also medical supplies. Then we are going to be packing it and sorting it from all our different pickup locations, and as soon as we can fill a shipping container, we're going to be shipping it actually directly to Ukraine.
Machenko and Luther told me they're hosting a donation drive this Saturday in Holland. Head to our website for the time and the location. Reporting live in studio, Delaney Ruth, 13 ABC, Action News. After a long battle with COVID-19, Lauren Lavoie is reunited with his family.
Dad's finally coming home. Tomorrow would be 5 months to the day.
Lavoie caught the coronavirus back in August. He was treated at a hospital in Columbus, spending over 2 months on a ventilator. He then came back here to the Rehabilitation Hospital of Northwest Ohio, gaining back his physical strength so he could get home to his family. And his kids say, against all odds, he successfully fought for his life.
They told us multiple times that he wasn't going to make it. He had 3 chest tubes, probably 14 blood transfusions. He had kidney failure, lung failure. Everything.
Lung.
Yeah.
Multiple pneumonias. Everything that could have happened.
Yeah.
They said he's the 1% of a miracle that would have made it.
His children say that Lavoie fought so hard because he has 4 grandsons, all under 2 years old. They say more than anything, he wanted to be able to see them grow up.
When he was on the ventilator, I'd play videos of them all the time. Just even though he was down, we did everything we could to remind him of those babies and to get him home.
It's been a long and tough 5 months for Lavoie and his family, but right now, the kids say they are just grateful to still have their dad.
We're just so excited that he's still here with us.
Feeling very lucky that he got to be one of the few people, as sick as he was, that got to make it.
And Lavoie was greeted back at his Pemberville home with a welcome fit for a fighter like him. Reporting in Pemberville, Delaney Ruth, 13 ABC, Action News. Tina, Tony, happy St. Patrick's Day Eve. I am here outside the Blarney, and you guys know this is going to be the center of all of tomorrow's festivities. Even the street here is going to be closed around it, but that's not all. You don't just have to go to the Blarney. There are tons of places here downtown where you can enjoy your St. Patrick's Day fun. So the Mommy Bay Brewing Company, they are actually going to have a big event at their warehouse with live bagpipes, and they're even debuting a new beer. The Attic on Adams and Ottawa Tavern will serve classic jigs dinners, and obviously there'll be plenty of green beer. I talked to Firefly here in downtown today, and they'll be having specials from noon till night. The staff says they are excited for the big day.
I'm just excited to get people in here again and be busy. You know, we've gone through our slow couple of months over the winter, so I'm excited to see big crowds and just festive, everyone ready to kind of have ourselves a day. And the fun doesn't just end tomorrow. There's going to be stuff happening all weekend long. Reporting live in downtown Toledo, Delaney Ruth, 13 ABC, Action News.
And Delaney, this year is the first big celebration for St. Patrick's Day in downtown since before the pandemic. Are they expecting a lot of people?
Yes, that's part of the reason why the street is being closed down here around it. It's so everybody can fit and have a good time. All the restaurants and bars around here, they are preparing for really, really big numbers. I talked to Firefly and Mommy Bay Brewing Company today. They've been getting their staff ready all week long, getting those menus prepared, getting those new people trained so that they have it all down pat by the time tomorrow rolls around. So it should be a successful day.
All down pat. I see what you did there. All right, thanks very much. Delaney Ruth reporting live.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Action News Now Streaming Center with 13 ABC. I am Delaney Ruth. I want to talk to you guys today about Ohio's Don't Say Gay bill. It's the Ohio version of the Florida law that was just signed I think, last week or the week before. So I actually talked to 2 representatives from our area. I talked to a Democrat and a Republican and got their takes about what they are thinking about this bill, as they'll be the ones who, if it comes to fruition, they'll be the ones who are actually voting on it. So it's House Bill 616, and it states curriculum or instructional materials on sexual orientation or gender identity, they be banned in kindergarten through 3rd grade classrooms. And in grades 4 through 12, this curriculum will be banned if presented in any manner that is not deemed age appropriate.